Excuse me. You seem a little familiar. Are you from this area?
Yeah. I mean, I live in Verona.
Maybe that's it. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
I'm Al Reese. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you today?
I'm okay.
So you're from this area?
Uh, Cedar Grove. Spent some time there, and now I live in Verona now. I don't know, probably 12 years. I'm in the Claridge House.
I feel like I've seen you closer to the Montclair area. I think you gave someone a business card.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I'm often in Verona, Cedar Grove, Montclair, handing out business cards. I'll drop a flyer at someone's doorsteps, just giving them a little information on what's going on in the towns.
And what do you do?
I'm a sales associate, a licensed realtor, sales associate in the area.
Is this a new venture for you, or?
No, not really. I mean, I have 20 plus years sales experience.
And what got you into the real estate market?
Good question. I love houses. I've always been fascinated by houses, their charm, the modern. I mean, I love every aspect of a house. I'm a salesman. Like people. People like me, generally like me. I generally like people. And I got into it because I'm a salesman and it's nice to help. It's rewarding. It feels good to help someone that needs to sell for one reason or another. Maybe they want to upgrade, they want to downgrade, maybe they can't afford it. Every seller has a reason. Maybe they want to capitalize on the market. But there's nothing that feels better than when you close a deal for a seller on a listing and I've gotten them their top dollar that they can get, the most value that we can get in today's market.
Now, I've heard of people complaining that their real estate person disappears for weeks and months at a time.
Yeah.
Are you that guy? Or?
No. Here's the deal. I list your property. I'm gonna literally walk through the property. We're gonna address the eyesore. I'm gonna look for an eyesore. You know what the eyesore is in a property. You let me know what it is. I'll look around. I'll give you some staging advice. I'll help you with staging. I'll help you declutter. Part of that is, hey, listen, let's declutter. There's a lot of, I don't want to say junk, but there's piles of papers here. Let's do a yard sale before the open house. Let's get, I'll go. I'll be at every viewing. Part of the deal is you'll probably see, and this is going to sound a little wild, but we could probably, let's say today's Thursday, declutter, a little yard sale, garage sale, Saturday, Sunday, do an open house next week. I'll have some professional pictures done for your property. We probably sell get an offer within a week and a half. Especially if we have a open house, we're gonna have, I don't care if it's 10 people or 100 people show up to the open house. Here's the deal. My job is to sell. I will grab the people that come in, make a connection, find the interested parties that are, hey, ready, willing, able, that want your house, and I'm gonna get you the highest offer I can.
So you're basically very much hands-on with the whole experience.
Oh yeah, I go to every viewing, any open houses in the area the brokers are doing, previewing. I go, I know the inventory, I know the competition. I'll do comp on your house. Again, give you some free tips on, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's declutter. Big thing is decluttering. A lot of realtors, they're not really hands-on. You know what? They're great, they want to take a listing. They don't want to show up when there's appointments being made. I'm there for a reason. This is my full-time job. This is my career. So when the eyesore comes up, you need a salesman to overcome that. It may be your yard's not level. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like the paint on this. It's simple things. And I've seen open houses where I've gone to, and I pull up. I'm not going to brag about what I drive, but I pull up in a very expensive car, and the realtor will say, "Hey, wave me in." They went to an open house about 2 months ago, and I'll tell you the long story short. We looked at a house. I'm yelling from the finished basement saying, "Babe, I love this place." The realtor never gave us a tour, never took down my name and number, saw what I was driving, looked at our jewelry. I wasn't wearing a suit, but asked me, "Hey, where are you from?" "Oh, yeah, I live in the Clarence." "Okay." She knows I'm successful. I'm making a couple dollars. Didn't grab my name or number. How are you going to follow up? So I just found, I'm not saying all realtors, I'm not saying all sales people in real estate or sales associates, but they're not really hands-on.
So that wouldn't have been a wasted opportunity that you would have let go, such as that.
No, you know what? You gotta grab the person, find out what they liked, what they didn't like. Sometimes it's some silly thing. We didn't like the color it was painted. Well, you know what? You didn't like the color can be changed. If it's something like foundation-wise, it's walls. You know what? It's the way the roof pitches. All right, listen. We could change a couple things. You can't change the location. Don't complain about taxes. I mean, taxes are what they are. We're in this, the area. Montclair, Verona, Cedar Grove. Taxes are what they are. And that's also the other realtor bringing that person in. Hey, heads up, this is what the taxes are. Well, that's what they are.
So it seems like the 20 years experience has brought you to realize a lot of issues and fix them in your own way.
I do in my way. I can't speak for anybody else. I mean, I'm just trying to help people. Primarily sellers, like I said, Montclair, Cedar Grove, Verona. I'm going to help you. I'm going to walk through. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to keep you informed. That's another thing. They sell you on the fact, oh, let's list. All right. And then you don't hear from them until there's possibly an open house or possibly an offer. And that's it. I'm going to keep you up to date, whether that means I don't have hours. I mean, you may get a text from me at 7 o'clock in the morning. You may get a text from me at 10 o'clock at night. I don't have hours. You know what? I'm going to keep you informed. Hey, we had a showing, a viewing. This was the feedback. That's another thing. Some realtors are afraid to tell their sellers, hey, listen, this is what I heard. It may be an odor in the house. It may be a stain in the carpet over there somewhere. I don't know.
And now, do you have a social media presence or anything, website perhaps, that people can reach you out?
BuySellEssexHomes.com is my webpage. I'm going to do a YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram, but we'll talk about that. Let's get you listed.
Absolutely. I'm in. Thank you so much for your time, Al. I appreciate it.
No problem.